we're going to give it an attempt to give her a bath. Not perfect, but this time of year I'll take this. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Sunday, little afternoon. We're on our way again. Yeah, I went to church this morning and now we're heading out. I usually don't like leaving on Sundays. This has got to be delivered there tomorrow, so the only way we'll be able to do it is leaving today. So we're heading off to South Dakota with another long load of poles. We got it all loaded on Friday. So I had to throw one over layer one in the front and the back before we put the second layers on. Okay, and on the back I did the one through and over the first layer to pull it in this way. And I got this one over here, the same thing except going the other way, because these have a tendency to kind of move out. This long of a load, if there's any flex in the trailer, it'll move them out and it'll knock those blocks off. Well, then I'll do the same on the second layer in the front to pull them in, because the big bottom ends, they kind of have the tendency to move. So we'll do that and we'll throw over the top. If you can, you got to make sure your license plate's showing. Not that you can read it anyway because of the salt. So we got the back done, now we'll go do the front. And you got to make sure your license plate is showing or they'll get mad. And I already got my permits, everything's all set up. We should be able to get out there no problem. The weather forecast does look to be okay. Hope we don't have another trip like we did last time. Yeah, it's shown about 14 and a half hours, so get hopefully past Rapid City tonight, or at least around Rapid City, and then we'll finish going there tomorrow. Well, we're just going over Point of the Mountain in between Utah County and Salt Lake. We still got a lot of clouds up here, but off to the north, looks like it's mostly blue skies. I'm hoping that's a good omen. Alright, getting on 80. This is one of the trickier interchanges, especially with a slightly top heavy load and really long. Through the scale. They liked all my paperwork this time, so they just looked at it and I was on my way. So I guess we figured out whatever the problem was. Weather report. Looking like there might be a little bit of a flurry or something up ahead, but apparently there's no problem with the road. So it's mainly just going over the Three Sisters, as they call it, east of Evanston before Little America. And I can see to the north that it's snowing a little bit, but it doesn't look bad, so I'm sure going up over those hills it's going to probably be snowing a little bit. Top of the first hill. Just the snow blowing across the road is all we got, so it's not bad. not the worst I've seen. It's kind of normal for Wyoming. Anyway, we're going to stop here, take my break, and fuel up. I'm not going to try to do a repeat of what we did last trip, where we went over 1,200 miles on one tank. Because it's going to be more than 1,200 miles where I went. So we'll fuel up here, no biggie. Might need to top off in Gillette, but we'll find out. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, and we're rolling across northeastern Wyoming. Just starting up in the Black Hills. It's a little bit cold up here. Okay, well, we got back up here to Rapid City. I kind of wanted to go a little further. I had 50 minutes left, but that puts me out where I don't know where there's accommodations or not. So I just stopped at the same place I did last time, and it's a good spot, and it'll have breakfast in the morning. So we'll give them a call in the morning, make sure they're going to be ready for me, and then we'll head the rest of the way. There about 2:30. We're just driving across the prairie. That I think we've averted. Just got out of Rapid City, and on my message board it just said derate in 3 hours. I wasn't getting any check engine lights, I wasn't getting any weird readings or anything. I got on the phone and tried to get a hold of our mechanic and got a hold of Troy, our dispatcher, and updated him on the situation. And before our mechanic could call us back, all of a sudden it was like I had no power. So apparently it derated. It wasn't in 3 hours either. I'm going along couple of minutes during the derate time, but we're back up to speed. It shouldn't hurt me, so. Must be nice to have an exit for your house, and that's it. That's all that's out here. Hello. I'm just about to start. I'm just getting out here to Alexandria. No, I don't. No human rights here. Yeah, I'm just getting out here to get these poles unloaded. Alright, well, let me get these unloaded. I'll give you a yell when I'm empty. Goodbye. I always get phone calls right when I'm getting somewhere. There's the load, stretched out to 60 feet. And my truck actually made it up here still pretty clean. But yeah, we're still at 5 degrees. I got out my insulated bibs. Haven't showed this a while. To do the stretch trailer, you got this little valve that pulls those pins that you can see in under there. It'll pull that pin and lock it. And then you got to undo these air lines on this trailer. And then every 5-foot segment, they've got another set you can plug in. We've got 2 that are like this that we have to do that with. So I'll slide it up. like I said, it's cold out there. Anyway, we had a little trouble getting it shortened back up and the hoses connected in because it was they were frozen. So anyway, we got her ready to go. We got everything packed up, so we're gonna get on our way. I am glad I store my bibs here. I'm using both phones right now for GPS. The top one's all the way back to the yard, and the bottom one's to Midwest Wyoming. That's where I figure I'm going to run out of time and there's adequate parking. So I'll do that if it's, if I need to know something in the middle, I can get my ETAs off of that. Right now I have about 10 extra minutes. So we ought to make it there no problem tonight. Well, we made it to Midwest. We got all parked for the night. Other than the last, about 20 miles, it was just fine. Just really cold. I'm gonna go back and take my tent off, and then we'll finish it up in the morning and then see what he has lined up for the rest of the week. ice fishing, anyone? Doesn't look really strong enough to hold the car, but you can get out there, I'm sure. Well, we made it home. That'll wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. I had to scrape off all my lights and everything because it is sticking. So yeah, we got kind of a mess going on.